Hey boys, how are you guys doing today?
Good.
Alright guys, I have a new game to show you today, and it's called Children of the Zodiarcs.
So, is that a hook in the ground?
That is not a hook, I don't think. I think it's some sort of weapon, maybe a knife, maybe a sword. I'm not so sure.
Because that looks like a little curvy.
Yeah, it's some sort of curved blade. Well, what we have for you today is a strategy RPG. Now, this happens to be one of my favorite genres, strategy RPGs. This means you kind of move like a chess game. You move your guy, you have a team, and you move them according to how far they can go, and then they have different weapons and attacks, some range, some not, and they'll hit different squares, okay? So you got to move your guys and position them correctly. You got to worry about people sneaking up behind you. You have to sneak up behind other people. Sometimes, like your height, and like if you can shoot from up high, you sometimes get damage bonuses. So if you're higher level, you know, it kind of helps. Now, one of my favorite all-time games is a game called Final Fantasy Tactics.
I know. What, Tactics?
Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. It came out for the PlayStation 1, the first PlayStation, like a long time ago. And this might be the first game since that game I really got the same feeling of a good story, interesting story, and good gameplay since that game. Now, Fire Emblem is another strategy RPG.
Yeah, I know you like that. I tried
that is
playing
very
it
good.
once, and I hit the continue button, and it put me back on the continue screen. I had no idea what to do.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's a little bit tough sometimes to get into, especially the newer ones.
Yeah,
some of the older ones are a little more simple and are good. Advance Wars is another strategy game that is really pretty awesome. But what's weird about this game is that I have never heard about this game until it was on sale a couple weeks ago and I bought it. Alright? All the game podcasts I listened to, IGN never talked about it, Giant Bomb never talked about it, DLC with Jeff Kanata, who happens to like a ton of games like I like, has never talked about this game. And I just find that stunningly amazing that I've never heard about it. Now, maybe I was sleeping. Oh, the PlayStation blog, I don't think ever talked about it. This game came out July 18th, 2017. That's almost 6 months now, okay?
Okay, but maybe someone that watches one of them is watching this, and then they can tell them to also do it.
I don't know. Well, that's why we're doing this video. I'm sure some people out there have discovered this game, but it's not any of the mainstream outlets. Nobody that I listen to has ever talked about this game as far as I can remember. Like, maybe I missed the one episode Jeff Kanata talked about it. I don't know. But I felt obligated to do a video on this game because it is an amazingly cool game so far. I've been playing it for a couple hours, and it's a bit of a niche title. It falls into the strategy RPG genre, but there's some other genres in there that are very unique too. It's a card battling game. There's cards a little bit.
Card battling.
It's a little lighter on the card battling than most card battling games because of all the strategy RPG stuff, and it's a dice game, like a tabletop board game. In fact, the developers is called Cardboard Utopia, and I'm not sure if they made anything else, but after playing this game, I'm definitely going to pay attention to any other games they make. We're playing this on the PS4. It's also out on the PC. And like I said, I got it on sale a couple weeks ago, and it's actually published by Square Enix Collective.
I swear I've heard that name before.
Well, Square Enix publishes games like Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, I guess. All these great games come from Square. The one game I played not too long ago on the PlayStation last year, I can't remember the name of it now. You watched me play a bit of it. We didn't do a video on it. It was it was an RPG. I was walking around and fighting stuff. You guys were always coming down. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember the game.
I remember it too. I just can't remember the name.
But anyway, that was from Tokyo RPG. I remember the developer of that one. Also a Square Enix game. Now,
I Am Setsuna.
I Am Setsuna. Good memory, buddy. You're my memory master, because I forget. But alright, so first, I also want to let everyone know this is a teen-rated game. This is a teen-rated game for blood, violence, and language. There is some bad words in this game. A little bit worse than any of the teen-rated games we played so far. a lot worse than Hob. The blood isn't that bad. And it is kind of a violent game. We are talking about a war and people kind of attacking each other, supposedly killing them, but you know, when you get killed, you end up just losing some of your members. It's not permadeath, which is what Fire Emblem is. Permadeath means somebody dies in your party, they're gone forever. It's not like that. If you die in your battle, you just basically come back after the end of the battle. Okay?
Yeah, that's also one of the reasons I tried to play Fire Emblem, because I didn't know why you still liked it. If when someone died, you died. If you lose your party, you obviously
in
just
Fire Emblem,
lose.
it's a factor of the challenge of not losing your guy, but also the ability to have so many people in your party that you can always kind of usually turn to somebody else to fill the role, to fill the gap, and that's okay. Alright, well, let's get in this game now. We've been sitting on the screen too long. We're going to load up my game. I have unlocked, I think, all the basic controls. I basically went through the first chapter, and I'm ready to start the second chapter. You can see these are the...
It's like levels?
Yeah, okay, so after I played a few levels, it unlocked these skirmishes. You could almost go back and kind of play the same level again. This will help you level up. Get more experience if you need it for some reason. So let's say we get to a part that's too hard. This is an elite skirmish. I don't know what that means other than I think it may be longer because the battle I don't know what battle that was. But you know, the story battles are pretty fun and they kind of get interrupted by story, and the skirmishes are just basically here are some bad guys on the field that you just played. It's the same map and you try to kind of navigate and beat them all again. Alright.
I see party management.
Yeah, we'll do some party management after a battle. We're just going to jump in and show you a battle right away, and I'll try to explain most of the battle systems as we play, okay?
Can you choose from boy or girl?
Nope, these party members is part of the story. They are who you get. Whether you get them or lose them during the course of the game is not up to you, it's up to the story. So right now there's 3 people in my party. The one in the middle kind of joined after a couple battles. And, you know, maybe she'll stay around, maybe she won't. The one on the left is kind of the leader. So, let's fight and see what happens. What about the one on the right? Just another part member. Okay, so this is Nahimi. She is basically the leader so far. The leader of my group. There's another leader of the whole kind of gang that we're in. And he was back at our base. Our base was getting attacked, and we are leaving to go steal a relic. We are a bunch of thieves. Okay. We are sort of the poor people in this world. There is a group of soldiers and people that are... They kind of have these old relics that everyone has discovered. A long time ago, these relics called the Zodiarcs destroyed the world in a massive war. And they have special like magic powers. And for whatever reason, our leader, or what we call like a pappy, because we are considered like this big family, he wants us to go steal this very important relic that can give us a lot of power. So we're a bunch of thieves, we're poor, and we're actually kids, kind of like teenagers.
I get it.
They don't like adults for the most part. They're all orphans. They don't have parents, and that's why they kind of came together in this group.
Yeah, okay? I heard that because it says orphanage.
Yep. So she says, Pester, that's one of the other people in my party. I was looking for you. We needed you back at the orphanage. What are you doing here? Now, this game doesn't talk to you. It's like an old school, you got to read everything, but that's okay.
Oh, he was the left.
Yeah, he was missing for the last couple of battles, so it's good to have him back, actually. He's like, you needed me? Who are you kidding, Nami? I would only have gotten in the way. His personality is very,
like droopy.
He's kind of scary. He's not very self-confident. He doesn't think he's very helpful when actually he is. So that's kind of his personality. I'm not like you guys. I might act tough sometimes, but taking on the whole city guard, that's just crazy. So yeah, the whole city guard is after us, and he's kind of scared by that. Bryce is this kind of magician lady that we just met, and she says bad words. So
she's the one
that says the bad words. Says some bad words. So she says, I knew it. You really are, I'm going to say, a scaredy cat.
Okay.
Because they could do the same thing.
Yeah, let's just cover up the bad words with good, not as bad words. Let's say.
Yeah. What do you know? You're just some needy little leech here to bum a free meal and probably rip us off while we sleep. Like, she's a newcomer. Nobody really knows who she is, but she did help us. I've got nothing to prove to you. I just want to keep breathing. So he's really worried about dying. And then she goes, "You know how this goes, Pastor. You can't just run away. Nobody makes it on their own for long in the Shambles." The Shambles is the name of this area that is very poor and that they think the city guard ignores and doesn't want to do with any of the poor people in the Shambles.
So is that why you're stealing here?
No, we're actually going, I think, somewhere else to steal, like back to the city. Zertroff is still crazy for this relic. That's our boss, kind of, our pappy. Zertroff. Yeah, I don't know how you say that, but still crazy for this relic. Says it's now or never, so we gotta nab it fast. Nobody I know can crack a lock like you, Pastor. So pull it together and let's get moving. It's a long way to Lord Zolta's chambers. So Lord Zolta is this guy who has the relic that we want to steal. Alright, so now we enter this map in this battle.
Sweet.
It says, "Ugh, I've been waiting for hours. So tired, so hungry. I thought there was going to be food at the orphanage." There was, we just never had a chance to eat any. Just try not to think about it, okay? She's right, Nami. If we don't eat soon, we're not going to make it out of these walls, much less have the strength to pull off this heist. The bony hand of fate is reaching for us. See, he's a bit of a downer. Ha, what are you saying about fate, Pester? Looks like camp up ahead. Exiles, living between the walls. They gotta have food, so we sneak in and we take some.
I know it probably happened. There's to be a trap right there.
This looks like a shadow altar, Nami. Exiles are not going to be happy if we rip off their church, and we probably will have to pass this way again. There's also different gangs that you kind of have to fight with.
Oh,
You said it yourself, Pester. We've got no other choice. Zealot. So he doesn't look very nice. Bless the darkness. Alright, so this looks like the heralds, which are like their gods, have provided us gifts, brethren. Seek the Zodiarcs, or see the Zodiarcs they wield. Tear the gauntlets from their limbs. Such treasures are too holy for the likes of these dirty tadpoles. So they see that we have Zodiarcs, these pieces of equipment that help us battle.
Rats.
And they want to take it from us, as most everyone does. Ah, we've been spotted. They're so creepy. So this faction looks like kind of like a zombie faction or an undead faction. Kind of this unholy spiritual faction. But we'll see. So, okay, so this is the game part now. This is the battle part. This is what I like. This is the strategy RPG point. So each of these people have movement, and you see their cards down there?
Yeah.
There's a deck of cards, and they can draw up to 7 cards at a time in their hand, and that is kind of like their abilities and their attacks. They can level up, and as you level up, you might get like that Blitz card you see right there is a level 2. It used to be level 1, but it leveled up.
Oh, it looks like 11.
No, it's a 2, because that other one next to it, the Flashbang, that's a 1. That's a level 1 card. So some of the cards level up, and then some of the cards just unlock as you level up. Okay, so there's lots of layers here. So all right, my Nami person is pretty much a melee fighter. Blitz is melee. Pesky Strike is melee. She does have one ranged attack, but she also has a very good counter attack. So if she gets next to somebody, she does good damage. Now these guys are all up above, and I don't even know what to do here or how they might attack us.
You said she has a good counter attack.
Yeah, so I want to put her.
Ooh, that guy has a knife.
All right, I'm not going to use her yet. I'm going to use Pester because he is more of a ranged guy.
Okay, I like him from.
Now, the green cards are healing cards, the purple cards are like support cards, and the red cards are attack cards. Unfortunately, he only has 2 attack cards, but I'm going to get him up here. I think and you can, like, if I don't like that move, I can change it. I'm going to try quick draw. Now, if I want to, so this card is telling me it attacks multiple people, and it's a ranged card. This card is not multiple people and it's ranged, but if I hit the triangle, I can see, okay, the yellow in the range tells me how far away from me I can reach to use it, and the target area tells me how many people it's going to hit, which in this case is 1. Okay. This card also tells me it's got some things in it. It's going to give me 3 dice, 3 bonus dice over there, the blue dice, and they have certain symbols on them. And then on the left side, there's a star 2 condition. If I roll 2 stars, it'll trigger this condition, which is to pierce armor. So that it will ignore half of the armor's defense if I hit 2 stars on my roll. What we'll do is we'll pick this card to fight. Okay, and we'll pick this guy to attack.
Stalker.
Now, he has 17 hit points. He's called a Stalker. Okay, my attack is going to do anywhere from a base of 6 points to 23 points. This depends on the dice roll that I do. Okay, so each person has dice along with cards. The cards are their attacks and abilities. The dice are kind of like how much extra damage they do and how much you can alter, like the card's effects, like the piercing armor. You need 2 stars for that. So my dice might have some stars that do that. A dice can also heal you and do some other things. So we're going to hope to get at least 17 hit points on this guy. And we know we can do between 6 and 23. Okay? Alright, so there are my dice. I have 3 dice for his character and the 3 bonus dice of the card. Now those jewel looking things are shards. Those will add 1 attack point. The stars will do the special thing of the card. There is you see a +1 card over there. That'll add a card to my hand because I'm using a card right now. So you hold the X button and then you can shake them in your hand and roll them. That's pretty cool.
You got 2 stars.
Right. Okay. Now there are 2 rolls. I can re-roll up to 2 of those dice. Okay. I'm going to do 18 hit point damage. That's going to kill this Stalker guy. That's good. I'm going to get a card. That's good. Do I have 2 stars? I do have 2 stars, so that's good. I want to keep these 3 dice for sure. This is a 2, a +2, a +1, and this shield means a counter attack. It's going to, but there is no counter attack when I'm dealing damage from far away. So this dice automatically, I can re-roll because it's not doing me any good. Okay. Now, I have 1, if I take away this 1 jewel here, it's going to give me 17 hit point damage. Okay, because I'm going to take 1 away, which is enough. I will still kill the guy. However, you do run the risk when you roll these dice to knock into the other dice and change them. So
you want to roll them kind of
away
from your
stars. You can also see what else you can get on this dice. The other sides of the dice are 6 shards, 3 shards, 3 shards, 1 shard, which is what I rolled, 3 counter, and a 3 and a 2 counter. The 2 counters I don't need. Even doing more damage isn't going to help me because I've already beat this guy. So I'm not going to re-roll that one. I could re-roll this dice and it would give me possibility of a star or possibility of another card. But I would then be 1 short of killing this guy unless I got 1 over here on this dice. Okay?
So shards are basically damage.
Yeah, actually I'm not even going to re-roll this dice because I want to kill this guy, and again, it's not going to do anything but give me more power, and I don't need more power. I've got enough to beat him. I don't need more. If I roll this dice and happen to hit one of my stars, then I will probably lose the ability to kill this guy, right? So I'm just going to say, confirm this roll. I like it. It's doing what I want, and basically the best I can do. Yeah, so this is the violent part, okay? There's, well, it's not gory violence. It's just, you just shot this guy, which seems to be a zombie. I don't know. Now, the direction you face is important, because if you get attacked from behind, there's no counterattack. So I'm going to face this guy here. And now he's done. Now I'm going to move, okay, now this person still doesn't have anything. Bryce also has some long-range attacks. I think she's got one, so where can she go? She's just going to go straight down the middle.
Seems okay.
Alright, now this Heartless Cruelty, this will give the other person 3, it'll change 3 of their dice into Cursed Shards, which will take away the attack damage that they do. I don't really like those cards a lot. I don't use them too much. My Ruiner card will attack multiple people. I don't think I want to use that because there's only 1 person out there. This Damned card looks pretty good. Let's see what it does. Okay, the range is pretty wide, and it attacks 1. So I think that's the card I want to use. Leech I have to be right next to him. See the yellow marks? I have to be right next. But when I attack the person with the leech, I get all the hit points back that I take from them. It's pretty powerful, but I don't need it right now.
And what about the burn?
Good. This is a new card. I don't really know it. This will attack multiple people from far away, and has a chance to do a +10 to the magic attack. But I'm not going to use that one either for now. So we're going to use this one. We're going to use it on this guy. Oh, I cannot get enough hit points to kill him completely, which is kind of sad. But that's okay. We do what we can. So I'm going to shake him up. Notice how I have no special star effects. So if I roll a star, I'm going to re-roll. Alright, so I'm going to do 11 damage right now. I have a card, which I may want to keep. That red one there is a side of the die that will take 2 damage away from me. It's like a cursed side. That's a kind of a negative. But it has 3 chances to get a card, 2 chances to heal myself, and a chance to get a +2 attack. Alright, this guy, I could roll him. I have 1 chance to get a +2 attack or a chance to get a card.
Or a star.
Yeah, I don't want the star though. This also has the same thing.
Why do you want a star?
This one though, I could do a little better. I can get a 3, 3, or 5. So I'm going to re-roll this one and hope I get some more damage out of it. Okay. We're looking for the 5. That would be the best. I try to keep it away from my other dice. Oh, I got the 5.
You jinxed it, but in a good way.
Well, yeah, I got what I wanted. So instead of doing 11 damage, I'm now going to do 15 damage. Okay, I sacrificed the 1 damage to try to get better, and I got 5 more. So that's my only reroll, and I attack, and I will do most of the damage to that person that I can. And I get a new card because I had a card dice. Alright, so now this person... Oh, I'm going to face that way. Now my last person, I don't think she has a ranged attack, so she cannot... I'm going to hide her right here. The Blitz, I have to be right next to somebody. Will to Live is a healing card. Nobody needs healed yet. Risky Strike, right next, and Blitz. So yeah, she cannot attack. So I am going to... Actually, because I can have up to 7 cards, I only have, what, 5? I'm going to draw cards for my turn. That gives me 2 cards. Okay, there we go. The knives out is my ranged attack. Now I'm going to face this way. Notice how I put myself to this wall, so these guys cannot go behind me to get an attack in that I can't counter. I would like this guy to come up to me and attack me head on, because my counter attack will do massive damage. But I think these guys look like they will do magic or shoot guns. I don't know, they have knives, so let's see what happens. Now it's enemy turn. Oh, okay, so he went, yep, and he got behind for a backstab. So he does his dice real quick. He did 18 damage to me, that's a lot.
And it doesn't even look like that guy noticed.
And he got 10 hit points back.
Stalker. Oh, but you're gonna counterattack.
No, I can't counterattack from the side, only from up, he's diagonal. I only counterattack direct attacks. And he attacked that person anyway.
This guy can't attack anymore.
That person is going defense. Alright. Well, okay, so.
That wasn't too bad.
I'm going to start. Okay, this guy doesn't know. Ooh, he's not the one with leech. He is going to have to use compassion.
It's a healing card, though.
I'm going to risk.
But he'll get backstabbed again.
Cursed shard dice. I am going to risk. I want to get rid of this guy here. 14 damage. Let's see what this person can do. Alright, it doesn't look like, even if I go here. Alright, we'll do her. And she's... We'll do Blitz on this person. She's got some cool dice. Now, her action, if she gets 1 star, she gets a free action. That's like another turn. I really like that part of her, this card. Alright, so we're going to roll it up.
Got a star!
Okay,
And
I got a
lot
star.
of defense.
And the lightning bolt is also a free action. I have counter attacks. I don't know what counter attack this person could do. So I'm assuming, since it's telling me right now I'm going to do 13 damage and take no counter attack, I'm going to re-roll one of these two. Because I don't need both. That gives me 4 chances of doing extra damage. This one gives me only 2 chances of doing extra damage, but gives me a card. So I'm going to leave the star. I'm going to roll this one. I'm going to roll one of my 5-sided shields. Although, the only thing I could get out of that is some health, which I also don't need. Health. Okay, this one here, this 3, I'll roll that one because it has shards that it can do damage. These other 2 dice don't do shard damage, so I will take this dice. So now I'm going to roll those 2 dice, okay, and hope for better shards.
I want to see.
There's a 5 and another star. Alright, I did 18 damage. That bumped me up enough to kill this guy, so that was a good roll. I have to move my camera angle because it was behind the thing. Now every time you do something, you get experience, and she just leveled up to level 8. Now she gets, her base stats are updated a little bit, and more hit points. Alright.
You're good at this.
Yeah, I've played games like this before, so I have some. Now, so she gets an extra action, remember? So she gets to go again. Now, I have this Knives Out, but I'm not in a position to use it. So I can't do another attack. And extra action does not allow you to move again. So I'm kind of stuck. Do I want more cards? Well, I have 6, so no. Can I heal my guy up there? Yes. So I am going to do that action. And I'm going to heal this guy. That's going to give him some protection and be able to maybe attack that other guy. Or basically, I can try to attack him. If I don't kill him, I'm not going to die when he attacks me back. It's a base 10 healing. But just like before, I think
29 HP.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll this dice because I want another card. And I don't need 29 hit points, I only need 18. So I'm going to roll this one, and maybe I'll get another action. Okay? I should still fully heal him, even if it's not 29. Alright, I got a card out of it. So, that's good. So, Pester's going to be fully healed, and I'm going to get a card out of that. A bonus card. So that's why we re-roll, even though we kind of didn't have to. Now I'm going to face this way, and I'm pretty sure they can't get behind me. Alright, now I got to deal with this guy. So now he's at full health. I'm going to come over here. I am going to do, nope, not that one. This one. On this guy, 6 to 23 damage. I need to do 14. Hopefully I do that. If not,
roll again.
If not, he'll attack me and I probably won't die. I got some good ones there.
16.
Alright. So that means these 2 I don't need. The 2, I don't really need this one either, because I'm not piercing the armor. I didn't do 2 of them. But would it help if I pierce the armor? Not really. We're going to roll this one for extra card, and we're going to roll this one. No, that one could take away damage, so I don't really want to risk that one. I will risk the star for an extra card.
Seriously, the only thing that dice can literally get is a star.
Or 1 chance for an extra card. And if it does nothing or a star, it doesn't matter, because I need 2 stars. Unless that one gives me a star, but I'll still do 15 damage, and I'll still beat this stalker. Either way. So this is purely rolling just for extra cards. And I got 1 extra card. And I still beat the guy with 15 damage, so. Oh, a little scream from as it goes down.
He's a stalker.
Yep. And I got 49 experience for that. He's leveling up to level 6. Like I said, he was missing from a couple battles, so he doesn't have quite the experience the other ones have. Alright.
Because Because that guy could easily just walk up. And
We got, looks like we got 2 guys left, and this person has not moved yet. She is down some hit points, so I'm gonna do something risky here. I'm gonna move right up on this guy.
She has leech.
Gonna use my leech on him. It's got defense. He's in a guarding position, so I don't know what that means. Also, no countering, so they can't counter. They just do magic. I don't know. So 7 to 19, whether that's worse because he's guarding or not, I'm not sure, but that's usually the number we have to work with. So it's going to be at least 7. Alright, so we're rolling. Alright, so this dice gives me +5 health. This gives me a card. This for a counter, but that said no counter was possible. So I'm not going to, I'm going to re-roll that one. And I'm going to get my hit points back. So I'm not going to roll this. I'm going to re-roll that one too. Okay. Oh, I bumped my other one.
No, it's +2 HP.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. But
1 more damage.
I'm getting the HP no matter what. And I'm only doing 11 damage. So either way, it's still good. I'm going to be full health, I think, or close to it. I should be full health. So I got the 11, and then I got +10. So yeah, I'm totally full health. The bad thing about what I did is I blocked this guy from coming in and attacking my other person that has good counters. Which means... Oh, no, I didn't. It got around.
Oh, you're going to counter though.
No, I'm not. Because he's still attacking Bryce. The one without a counter. Oh, she's bleeding. Oh, she does have a counter, but not... I don't know, it didn't do anything.
Because he was the guarding guy.
Alright, now they're attacking.
He's range attacking.
Yep. It's alright.
Oh, it only did 9 damage. Well, it looks like you've got him cornered.
I do kind of have him cornered, and she is bleeding. Alright, I'm going to use Pester first. That's this guy. Because he had... I don't have to move. He has this quick draw that'll attack... Oh, he can't do it from there. So I'm going to back up my decisions, and I'm going to move him down a step. And now I'm going to use quick draw and see. Okay, that puts him in range. See? So quick draw... Oh, quick draw is also going to hurt my guy. Unless I... Okay. So back up again. This person is going to jump to this side. Nope, that's not going to help either. She has a burn spell. Okay, well, let's back her up over here. No.
You should leave her where she is.
I don't want to leave her where she is because I want to do these other spells. I'm going to move her over here. Yeah, I'm going to try to move her up here. Burn. Will... Okay, too far away. I'm going to move her up to here. Basically, if I don't beat them this turn, she's probably going to die. That's my thoughts. Okay, so now it's going to burn this one and the other one right next to it, but not my other person.
17 to 29 damage.
Well, that's good. 17 to 29? Oh yeah, they're both dead with that roll. I don't need counter dice. This gives me 10 hit health. I'll take it. I don't need a star. So I'm going to re-roll those 2 dice.
Ooh.
Even more damage. They're toast, as they say. That's a pretty powerful card. I only have 3 of them in my deck.
Burn, baby, burn. He's got a banana split.
I don't know, bud. Alright, she leveled up.
I sometimes say he got banana split.
Okay. That was a magic spell and burned. He's more like a burnt toast.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, it's acting like that wasn't the end of the battle. Who else is around? Did I miss somebody? Let's face this way in case. Oh, somebody's still around. Let's go look. I don't see anybody. Do you see anybody?
No.
That's weird. There's no yellow marks. Sometimes there's yellow marks, meaning we have to get somewhere to finish the level. It might mean somebody's gonna come out of nowhere.
Does that
Alright,
happen?
it does happen if I beat them too fast. There could be more. So I'm gonna guard. And face that way. I'm assuming they're gonna come from that direction. I'll move him up here to the middle so I can go after whoever comes my way. He's got 6 cards, so he will also guard. Face that way. Enemy phase. Let's see what happens. Player phase. What?
No.
Oh, she's bleeding. Is she dead? Okay. Quick, grab some food and let's get out of here. Thieves, heathens, they violate the sacred spaces in between. Kill them. Alright, so this is like the battle continues. More show up. Final Fantasy Tactics did that a lot too. You kind of beat the map and be like, oh, thank God, I barely survived. And then, uh-oh, more. Oh, that guy's different. There's so many of them. Up there. We can lose them if we can get back into the tunnels. It's the only way out of this situation.
Yeah, if the tunnels aren't guarded by some big ogre.
Right. So what they want us to do is get to those, you see, reach the exit. That's the victory condition. We don't have to beat them all. And in fact, a lot of times in this kind of match, they'll just keep coming even if you beat them. So we have to, somebody has to get to the yellow spot. Now, if I knew that was coming, I could have, well, no, the guys moved from where they were a second ago. Alright, well, we're going to have to get rid of this guy who has 59 health. He's a degenerate. He's a level 10.
He's fat.
Yeah, he's big.
I was just like, he's
now,
fat.
she has, see if I can use one and get knives out. There's a guy over there.
He's guarding the path to the exit.
Yep, I'm just going to go straight toward him. I'm going to use her risky strike.
Why won't that damage you?
I'm going to attack this person
Yes,
for 14 to 32. He does have a counter, but if he's dead, he can't counter. So hopefully we get a star for a plus 10 attack. Did not get a star.
You'll kill him anyway.
But we will kill him. That's okay. I'm going to
minus
erase.
7 HP for us. Oh yeah, he's counter.
Alright, we have 1 point to play with, so I'm going to play with this one. And I'm going to play with this one. And re-roll those. Hopefully you get a card or a star. I mean, a star just makes sure I kill him. I got a card and 1 point back, so that's good. I probably shouldn't have done risky strike. I kind of want another action, but even if I had another action, there's nobody nearby for me to attack. Alright, that's what I wanted to do.
Oh, I forgot he couldn't counter if you kill him.
Right.
I
Now
thought
there's
you
a
would,
guy
like,
up there, and the big guy might jump down. I don't know. I'm going to face this way, and I am going to... Okay. She needs some cards.
She needs to get healed.
Does she need healed still?
She has 2 more turns with
17,
bleed.
you're right, and 2 turns with bleed. Pester can heal. Let's see how far Compassion can be ranged. It's pretty long range. A couple units away. Alright, let's move her first. Heartless Charity. Heartless Cruelty. Cursed Shard Dice. That's pretty wide range. Can I get him? Yes, I can. So I'm going to cast it on him.
Wait, how much damage will it do?
It won't do any damage. It makes his shards cursed for 3 turns. Plus, I get a card with that one. I could heal myself with this one. Star is not important. And I don't think that's important either. I don't think the shards do anything for this. This is purely card. Oh.
2 shards.
Alright, so I got a card, which is good. And he's gonna get cursed. Hopefully that means when he attacks me it won't hurt as much. Alright, now she's gonna face this way. Alright, now he's gonna have to heal her. I was hoping I could get someone right behind her so nobody could sneak up there, but for now, I'm gonna just go here. So it's either Combustion or Cursed Shard Dice on target. Quick Draw.
You are a healer?
No, I'm trying to decide if I want to heal or attack.
You should attack, because she looks pretty guarded.
It looks like I can attack him with Quick Draw. Or Iron Sight. She's bleeding though, so she will. We're gonna heal her, just to be safe. Hopefully get some more cards too.
Oh, you almost got a cursed dice shard.
Yes, luckily that's well, I'm not. I'm gonna heal myself even though I don't need it. I don't know, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go for it because I don't need that much heal damage.
Stars are useful. One attack.
Yeah, draw one attack card for a star. Do I have a star? Yes, okay. Let's do this one then. Whoa, careful dice. Wow, going crazy. Oh, it did even more healing, but not important, so.
30.
The way I see it, I only have one more zombie creature and the big guy to get rid of in order to get out of here. I'm gonna face this way just in case. They're gonna chase me and they might have some range. See, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing zero.
Creep.
Oh, they're doing shrouds, so they're gonna be. I don't know if they'll be hard to see, but it's gonna give them a 30% attack bonus when they attack while shrouded. It's kind of like they're hiding, kind of. I can do that too. That one's gonna shroud. I don't really care. It's fine. My goal is not to attack those guys, but to run by them. Alright, he's going down. What's he doing? Healing?
Shard dice.
On me or him? Is he cursing my dice or fixing his? He might be fixing his dice.
He healed.
Yeah, he has shard dice. I think he got rid of his cursed dice, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh no!
No, that's alright.
Oh no, wait, she has to counter.
Yeah, she's gonna do 15 counter damage and take 7 damage. And now she's bleeding.
All these guys seem to do the bleed thing.
Yeah, that's part of their
Can
skills.
they bleed?
Yeah, if I had a skill to make them bleed, I could, but right now I don't have that. I'm not sure what just happened.
Both of them took damage from bleeding.
Alright, well, let's see. What do we need to do? This guy heals. She does other things. I'm gonna use the cruelty again on him. See how I'm gonna throw it on that brick behind him. See that? If I throw it on him, I think I'm gonna affect my person down there. See the range of the spell, so I'm gonna aim for the one next to him, so it still affects the bad guy, but not the good guy. We have a card.
Get another card, please.
Need some cards, man. Alright, well, one card.
What happens if you get like all stars from one card? But it does 1 damage. But only 1.
It can do 1 damage. Alright. The question is, she needs healed. She could use a little heal. He can actually attack the big guy.
The big fat one.
Yeah, but she could too, but she's going to get countered if she goes up there. And I would like to knock this guy out because he's only at 5 damage. So, I'm going to move way over here. Wait a minute. No, he can't attack. He has to heal. My choices are heal her and let her go attack him and deal with him later. Or attack this guy and then she doesn't have any health. She's my strong one, so she really needs healed. Alright, we'll just... That's why I move over here, though. Because this zombie back there is going to come get me. So I'm going to do compassion on her.
I'll do both of them. Why are you rolling those two?
Because they were giving me a counter bonus, which I don't need.
That's better.
Honestly, I probably didn't need to roll them at all because I got more health, but it could have been at max health anyway. I didn't do that math.
The big guy's probably moving.
Yeah, the big guy's gonna go after him first now, which is not so good. Alright. So she's been healed. Oh no, she's gonna come up here to attack him and hopefully on counter. Well, we got lots of things going. We got Blitz. Blitz has a free action possibility. So this is what I like. 0 to 11 on counter. We need 1 star to do it again.
Done.
We got 1 star and one of these.
21.
Will only one of them affect, or will lightning and a star mean 2 extra turns?
Nope, it does not stack, it says, so it'll just be 1 turn. She does not need more health. She doesn't need counter, so I'm going to re-roll these 2. Alright, a little more. 22 damage, confirm. And he's going to counter. Some of that's going to be blocked. Oh, he didn't counter. Oh, there he is. There's his counter. I got my free action, and I got another Blitz card. And the Blitz card gives me more free action, so I'm hoping to take out this guy.
It's
if I
funny
keep
because
blitzing.
that's a big sword and that only did 6 damage.
Yep. Well, I have good defense, too. Alright, what do we have here? We have counters. Alright, we need the best chance for stars. 1 star, 1 star, 2 stars. And that also has a chance for lightning. So we're going to re-roll these 2 dice. It's not about how much damage I'm doing.
Yeah.
I got both of them. 16 damage.
Not
2 are going to counter, and I get to go again.
Yeah, this guy is gonna be like, okay, finally, I have a turn. Oh, wait. Oh, come on!
Not only that, but I healed myself all the way, too. From his last counter.
That's funny because that only did 2 damage.
I have 2 more Blitz cards, so this can go on for a while. This might finish him, though, if I can do 21 damage.
Aww.
Alright, same thing. We're going to re-roll this one, and re-roll this one. We can either get, well, we want another turn. That's what we want. Nope.
No. 19.
Alright, well that's too bad, but it did pretty good. It did pretty good. Well, when he attacks me next time, I will counter kill.
And then she can run up to the outside.
Yep, that could be
And
what happens.
from that, she leveled up.
And we got a new card unlocked, Thief's Habit. I don't know what that does. We'll have to check it after this round is over. Just gonna face that way, of course. Enemy phase. So we're gonna have some zombies maybe attacking us. Nope, they're just gonna shroud themselves again.
Hey zombies, you know you're not to win. Yeah.
Well, I haven't lost a battle yet. I have died. I have set some of my guys die. And then, come back at the end of the round.
Bleed on target.
Defile.
Oh no,
Sounds
that guy's
bad.
gonna bleed.
Ooh, big pain. He might be dead, actually.
It's a sheep.
Well, she might be dead. If this other one attacks her.
Oh no, that guy attacking me.
They do a lot of damage.
Well, I think
Oh no.
That guy's dead.
so. She's probably still in lane.
There's not gonna be a counter. Nope. That's sad. Didn't see that coming.
Big
But-
boss guy.
Our
Big
strategy is
bossy guy.
still. He's got one of those bad dice that I guess we gave him. 12 counter. Oh, a hold. That's really bad.
Well, at least he still countered.
But it means I can't move.
Oh!
He put a hold on me, which I don't know how long that lasts. Oh, and they're bleeding to death. Oh my gosh. She's not the one with. Oh, this is
healing
really
guy
bad. She doesn't have the
was.
healing, and she doesn't have.
That
That's
guy
why they
has-
went after the
that
other
one
guy.
Girl has
But can
one,
she still attack?
She has
I wish
one
I could see
healing
her
move.
dice. I'm gonna have to put her in front and.
That one girl has a healing move. One healing move, though.
She might get some healing dice. Yeah, there's healing dice I'm gonna hope to get. But I also want to kill this guy at 15. Alright, we did get 5 healing
13.
points here. This is a 3. It's pretty good. We're doing how much? 13 damage? I'm not gonna go for the extra card right now. When I could get either a heal or 2 more shards. So I'm gonna re-roll this one, hope for healing. Actually, I hope for the 2 shards to finish this guy off. Ah, he's got my card again. Alright. That's probably not good.
2.
That's too many people that can come up and attack. I'm trying to block the route
Someone's gonna
to her so she can become unheld and get to the exit point. Oh, she does have a healing. Is that what you were saying, Linus?
No, that's what I was
Oh,
saying.
you were saying that she had a healing card?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
she had a healing card, but one healing.
Well, that's okay, I think. No, it's not, because it's...
You
She's
can still
bleeding.
hear her. Heal her.
Who to heal? Herself, so she can make it out? Or this other person who will probably die? If I
heal both.
No, this one won't. This card has a long range, but only heals 1 target.
You should heal yourself to get out.
She could attack and get rid of this zombie. She could throw a knife at that one.
But not that girl. You're just supposed to that girl and guard her.
I can't move.
I know, but
All I
supposed
can
to
do
the
is
other
heal.
girl.
I can either heal her, but she'll be attacked twice and die. Okay? Or I can heal myself. This other girl will get attacked once and die, and then I'll be attacked once. So I'm gonna heal her.
Might die.
I might get another card to heal myself later too. 27 is good health. We don't need the star, and we don't need that one. Wait a minute. No, I can't do that. Yuck. Alright, well, I can get another card, which kind of stinks. But she's healed. She's still going to be killed, I think.
This girl?
Yeah. Because there's going to be 3 zombies attacking her. This one. And no counter. The other one's going to attack her. And then somebody may attack me still, too.
She leveled up. And she unlocked an amnesia card.
If this doesn't work, my strategy might have to be go around and kill all these weak guys before trying to escape. I'm hoping... Okay, that one didn't go first, so that's good. I was afraid this guy would... Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's attacking from over there. I was thinking that guy was going to attack, killing my guy, then the other guy would walk by him next to my first guy. That didn't happen, so that's good. And she's not dead, but she's going to bleed to death, I think. Alright, her hold is done.
She didn't die.
She can escape. Let's get out of here. Can I do knives out? Nope. Let's draw cards. I hope she doesn't die up there waiting to escape. I don't know how this is gonna work. Good. Hurry, let's get out of here. Alright, so we won. Ooh, that was close. I felt
One guy died.
only one guy died, which will come back. So it's okay.
Victory.
The person that died still got some new dice. He got a new level 2 dice. It has a shard of 2, a shard that is locked. I don't know what that means. I think it means it can be improved upon. Health that can be unlocked, a star that can be unlocked, and
Star.
some bad. Is that a bad shard or a bad star? I don't know what that is.
Bad shard.
Alright, so that's the battle. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, jerky. Let me see, what else is in there? Some raisins, half a clove of garlic, nice and tender. Yuck. It's a foot. A human foot. Pester. Ew. Barf. What? Barf. Disgusting. How hungry do you have to be to eat feet? I guess we're toughing it out after all. It's okay, it's only a few miles of stinky tunnels to the relic. But you said there were raisins, right? Alright, so that's the end of that mission. Now, this game does something kind of cool. Like, see how it says moment of quiet and she's got stuff? If you want more story in your game, you can click on this and read some more story. Or you can just go battle again.
I want to read some more story.
Alright, so if you want to read story, it says tell me your story. Says Pester. I never wanted to come back in between again. The smell, the noises, the darkness, people eating people. Is there a worse place in the world? It doesn't bother me. If you live with it long enough, you can make a friend of darkness. Okay, that's 1 out of 4. Go ahead, make a friend out of the smell. I dare you. It's supposed to smell real bad in there. Alright, and there's more story. When we find the relic, we're going to be rich, right? That's what the boss says. Great, then I'm going to buy a whole bag of candy. Rock sugar and caramel and sour drops. Enough about food. We're all hungry, okay, kid? We don't need to be reminded. I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that to me. Nami says we need you to open a vault or something. Oh, butterscotch. I'm going to buy a pile of butterscotch. And chocolate. I love chocolate. And candy apples. And
more.
How long have you been on your own, Bryce? I don't know. Months? I ended up here mostly on accident. I was outside. The big city looked so fancy from outside. All I could see were the pretty spires of the Nobles district. Didn't expect it to be so gritty. And there are so many grown-ups, hardly any kids. Feels like I'm trapped here. Nami, we're all trapped, not just by Taurus, by our circumstances, by the choices we've made, or the hand of fate has dealt us. And all of us are looking for a way out. Stick with me, Bryce. Taurus is no place to go it alone. Alright, so that exhausts the story. Now we can do the next mission or something. But what we have to do now is we can do some party management, okay?
Yeah,
we want to take a look at the new decks we got. So I've already unlocked these. Through the first few missions, it takes you on nice tutorials after every mission to tell you about these things, okay? There's your stats, there's your deck builder, there's your dice, which type to equip, and a dice crafter. You can change what is on each dice, okay? So let's go into the deck builder first. And each person has something new in their deck. So let's go to Nami first. Okay? My unit's deck is 24 cards big, okay? I have the Blitz cards. Up here are how many of each I could have, right? I chose... You have to have at least 18 cards in your deck. I don't know if there's a max. But I'm trying to make my deck a certain way. So
You mean like all Blitz cards?
something like that. What I have is basically 8 out of my 24 cards, or 1/3, are non-attack cards. So 4 Will to Live and 4 Shrouds. Okay, we didn't see a Shroud come up in the last game, but I have 4 of them here that could come out.
And all the other cards are attacking cards.
Yep, I have all 6 Blitz, all 4 Risky Strikes, all 6 Knives Out, and I left 2 Will to Live and 1 Shroud into Darkness. Now I have a new Thief's Habit card. Okay, this card looks pretty good. It takes 2 stars to draw 2 bonus cards. That's kind of cool. It gives me 1 bonus dice. And the effect, I have to be right next to somebody. So it's kind of like a Blitz card. So I'm going to add these 6 cards to my deck.
You got 6 of them? It doesn't say.
It says up here I have 6. See, 0 out of 6. So I used all 6 in my deck. So now the question is, do I want to take some out? Because now my percentage of non-fighting cards is lower. I have 8 out of 30 cards now. So I might want to say, let's take 1 Blitz out, 1 Thief's Habit out, and 1 Knives out. Now I have 27 cards.
Why do you have?
Let's add 1 Will to Live and 1 Blend into Darkness back. So that's 8 out of 29. Let's add back in 1 Thieves' Habit for ranged. So make sure, or no, Knives Out. Alright, now I have 30 cards, and I have 10 of those cards, or 1/3, are helpful cards, okay? This is just an idea I have, that I want 1/3 of my cards to be helpers, and 2/3 to be attack. And until I run into more trouble in the battlefield, like last time maybe, I may change that dynamic, right? I don't need 30 cards in my hand. I could have 20 cards in my hand and do the same thing. I don't know what is better yet.
Can you have more than 30 cards?
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's go down to Bryce and see what she has. She has Amnesia cards now. Oh, let's see. Damned upgraded. So now Damned has Bleed. Okay? This is level 2. So the level 2 version of this card adds Bleed if you get a star on the target of 3 cards.
The range.
And what?
Range went up like a couple of squares.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure about that, but yeah, it might have. Now I have a new card, Amnesia. It says target discards 1 card. Target discards 2 cards if I have 2 stars. So this is not an attack, but it's also a multiple target. So I could cause people to lose cards, which causes them to not be able to attack me as good. And I have the Heartless Cruelty. So now I have to decide.
What are the blue cards?
The blue cards are all attacking cards, but these are magic cards. I like Leech a lot. I like Ruiner.
What's Ruiner do?
Ruiner attacks 3 targets nearby, but it only attacks in straight lines near me, like right, left, front, and back. So it's kind of hard. It's not the best thing. 25 cards. 1. Let's add all 4 Amnesia cards in this card. So now I have 30 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 1/3 of my cards are non-attack cards. So same strategy. Whoops, wrong button. And Pester. Pester doesn't have any new cards, but Compassion. Oh, that's kind of cool. Compassion now has been upgraded to level 2, and a 1 star will give me a draw 1 attack card, so specifically an attack card. That's pretty nice. 24 cards on him, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are helpful. So I'm not going to change anything here. I didn't get a new card. I just leveled up a card. Alright, now let's look at our dice. I don't know who got a new dice. She has 3 dice slots. When I level up some more, I'll get 3 more dice slots, and that means more attack, more ability to attack. She has 1 level 2, 2 level 2s. Now, one thing I like to do is I came in and, let's go to Bryce's dice first. Bryce has no cards, or at least didn't. I think she does now, actually. Now one's a level 2. Let's double check her cards. Yeah. So the damned card now has a star possibility, right? Before she had no star possibilities, so I removed the dice with stars on them because I didn't need any stars, right? So this dice here and this dice here. See how there's a... If I replace this one with the one up there, she has 2 star possibilities on that one. And this one here has 3 chances for an extra card. So...
Which one's better, card or stars?
This one is actually better because it doesn't have a cursed thing on it. Okay?
Either just a star one.
And I still have a couple with stars. The question is, do I want to change one of these?
You should trade that one
for the one that has 2 stars. Let's do that. Because she now needs a star sometimes. I like that. So let's go with that for her. Now Nami, if she really wants to avoid counterattacks, this one doesn't do that. This one would, but then she's got 2 negatives. And let's see. I kind of like the dice she has right now, so I'm not going to change any of those. She does need stars, like we saw, for being able to attack a second time.
Yep.
And the lightning bolt. And then Pester, let's see. Pester's got lots of dice opportunities here.
like that.
Yeah. We have this level 2 dice. Extra cards. Nothing in here looks that great yet. Alright, but I'll tell you what. On this dice, I don't like the fact it has a cursed thing on it. But I like the fact it has 2 +1s and some shards. Right? What do I wish it had more? Another shard? Another +1? We're going to craft a dice, and we're going to use that one to do it. Because that's another thing we can do. Dice crafter. Okay? So let's go to Pester's card. Let's go to this dice. We're going to replace the cursed one, because we don't want that. And now we can add any of these dice to it. If we have to, like any other game where you have this mechanic, you have to trade in other cards, or in this case, other dice. So you have to throw them away to get the one you want. So let's see. I think I want an attack dice, right? So let's do a 2 shard. We could either do that or 2 heal. If we do the 2 attack shard, it's going to cost me 3 1 shard dice, 1 defense dice, and 1 star dice. Okay, see that over there? I have 28, 8, and 1. That doesn't seem too bad. So let's do that. We're going to craft the 2 shard. And it's a +2 instead of a -2, right? That's what we want. So now we got to figure out which dice to get rid of, right? These are all of our dice. We need to get rid of 3 single shards. This level 1 dice has 3 single shards, and it has 2 of our defense ones, so that's good. This one, same thing. Maybe we can get rid of it in 1 dice that has everything on it. This has the stars. Nope. So none of these have everything. But a couple of these look like bad dice, right? This one I don't really like because it has 2 negatives.
Yeah.
It's only level 1. It's got 1 star, 2 +1 cards, which would be good if I needed the cards. Same with this one. So let's get rid of this dice. Now getting the other one isn't too hard. We'll go up. This dice is kind of boring. Let's see what else. This dice here is pretty boring too. These are actually the exact same dice. So we'll take one of those away for the rest of the requirement. Alright, so now we can craft. Confirm.
Yay.
And now we have
But it's
3.
locked.
I don't know what that lock means. They have not explained that. I think that probably means that the number can go up more. Or maybe it means you can't craft that one. It might mean you have to have that, okay? That's probably what that means. It means I can change this dice, I can change this one and this one, but I can't change these. Those have to be on that dice. So it's nice that they didn't lock the negative one. What, bud?
I said okay.
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 I didn't ask you a question.
No, because he didn't understand.
Oh, you understand it now? Yeah, so let's go. I think Bryce had a negative dice? No. Tester. Oh, I think somebody has a negative dice that's not equipped. You can only craft a dice that has been equipped. So if I want to change another set, I have to equip it. But I think that's good for now. When I get to the point where I think that other set is good for something, but it has a negative in it, I'll equip it, and then I'll come back here and try to craft away the negatives. Alright?
Okay.
I could have crafted away the stars, right? But as you saw, Bryce now needs stars. So I could have turned one of her dice into a non-star dice, but then it may not be good for her anymore. So it's kind of a good thing I didn't do that. Alright guys, well I think that is everything.
But we didn't want to see the home base area.
This is the home base area. This is your world map overview.
They said they had some orphanage base play.
We never really see that, except there was one of these missions was there, and you had to fight some bad guys that came to it. So that is kind of the story. That's how the story unfolds. It unfolds while you're playing the missions, and as you go on this place from one place to another.
How do you get to other towns?
Well, there are no towns in this game, and there are no shops. You do not have to buy dice. You do not have to buy cards.
So,
You don't get money.
But
It's a little more simple than that, but yet it's complicated in terms of what you can do with your upgraded cards and dice.
do you beat all these, or do you only beat the first one?
I beat all of these. The battle you just saw me do was the first battle in Chapter 2. It only told me it was Chapter 2 after I unlocked it. Okay? And it also told me at that time that the enemies got leveled up and the dice got leveled up or something. So like, you saw how difficult those guys kind of were. And I'm a certain level myself, between 5 and 8. And those guys were between like 6 and 10. So if I would have died, if I would have found that to be too hard to beat, I would have come back to play some of these skirmishes. And then that would have leveled up my guys more by beating those, okay? And then I would have been stronger, bigger, better dice, and I could have tackled that mission again and probably beat it a lot more easy. So when I go to this next story mission, it might be too difficult. I don't know. I'm just going to play until that becomes the way it is. And if I don't level up enough in my story missions, then I'll have to take some time to play these skirmishes. Now a second ago we saw we had an elite skirmish, right? It's not there anymore. I don't know where it went. So these skirmishes must be kind of random, or they change all the time. And there's one other thing somewhere, I think it says in here, there is side missions and something called the Arena of Zin. I've not seen either of those things yet, so they will probably unlock in the future, okay? And the side missions will probably be a great way to level up your party more. Right now I have these 3 party members, but there could be more coming, and maybe I could have 4 or 5, or some of these guys might run away. Maybe one of them gets scared and runs off and I can't use them for a while. Some of these games have stories that do that, and you just have to play with the party that you're presenting.
I bet the guy that will run off is the black guy, because remember he said he's scared.
The pester.
Yeah.
Maybe he will. Hard to say, but that's what I like about this kind of game. I like the story. It's a little cliche, but I like the story, and I really like this battle system. This unique ability to use turn-based strategy tactics and cards and dice, I think is great. I really like the depth, the ability to change the dice, the ability to get new dice, the ability to change cards, to change your deck. It's very customizable to the way I like to play, and it's so far 7 missions in. It's very fun. I don't know how long this game is, but again, I am totally stunned that with the amount of podcasts and YouTube channels I watch and everything, that I've never heard of this game.
This doesn't look that bad.
It is a great game. I can't believe
Well, like-
nobody's talking about it in some of the realms that talk about games. Like, I've heard Hob talked about. We did a video on that. Golf Story people talk about. This game for strategy RPGs is just as good as any of those games in their genre, but nobody's talking about it. I don't understand. It's even a Square game. They're notoriously known for like RPGs and strategy. So I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I'm hoping some of our fans, maybe some of our fans' dads who watch, who are into those old strategy RPGs like Final Fantasy Tactics, will also be surprised when they see this video about this game, and you know, hopefully will help somebody recognize this game, because it's really a really fun game so far. I mean, maybe in the end it gets bad and impossible to win or something, but I haven't heard any good or bad things about this game in that way.
Is this a 2D or 3D game?
This is a 2D game, but it has a 3D battlefield, meaning I can move left, right, up, down wherever I want. But this part is 2D kind of. Alright guys, well thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching our video. Let me know if you've ever heard of this game. Let me know if this is a game that interests you, if you like to look at this game. I really hope somebody out there enjoys this type of game and didn't know it existed. It's out on the PS4 and PC. Like I said, I believe it's $17.99 as a normal price, which is a kind of a weird price, but totally worth it in my opinion. I actually bought it on sale because I always go through the games on sale every Tuesday, and I was shocked to see this game. I looked into it, I watched the trailer, and I went, wow, why have I never heard of this game? It looks amazing. I bought it on sale, and I'm getting around to trying it now. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend it to anyone who liked Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Join us again for another SkylanderNutts Presents video, and we'll be back again soon.
Bye!